So we've gone, I think we went through this in recent shiurim, and we've got the concept of royin zeh zeh, and the source of royin zeh zeh is actually the Mishnah in Brochus, which talks about zimun, where you got two groups, royin zeh zeh, they can combine to one zimun, and that din has been exported from zimun to tziruf to a minyan. So this question is not from London, it's from another part of the world, because we're not so much into balconies, yeah? By us it's more bayit vegan, yeah? Have your house with a little garden. But there are
flats.
Yeah. Yes. So, I mean, it does exist, it doesn't matter. So
The Ross building has loads of people gathering on balconies.
yes. So now the question which was asked the following. You've got three groups. A can see B and B can see C, but A can't see C. So now, when we say two groups can see one another, can be recognized as one group, can you do that more than once? And so you have a few people on different balconies, round the corner kind of thing. Could they combine to a minyan? That was the question. So let's read the din, as this is the top of your page if you have in front of you. This is from Shulchan Aruch, Alter Rebbe's Shulchan Aruch. It's Siman Nun Hey, Seif Yud Zayin. Im Miktzos, now actually, having said what I just said, it can also be in the back garden, Minyonim also. There could be the similar kind of situation where, not everyone can see, or everyone else, but can the middle one who sees one end of the street and the other end of the street, can they combine? This is the Shaila. So let's read inside. This is part of a longer discussion in Siman Nun Hey, because Siman Nun Hey is all about, it's just before Kaddish. Shulchan Aruch goes and to the Seder Hayoim. It's talked about tzitzis and tefillin, and then it's talked about a minyan. So to be able to say Kaddish, you need a minyan. So then it starts talking about what constitutes a minyan. So im mikzosen bifnim or mikzosen bachutz. You've got inside the house, let's say there's 5 people, and there's outside the house, there's 4 people. Let's say 5 people, doesn't matter. There's no minyan. Each side cannot see one another. Or shliach tzibur al gabe iskupa toich haPesach. I'm not sure of the detail why he's been so, so specific. But the chazan is standing on the threshold, and he's able, I presume, to see both parties. So the halacha is hu mitzorfon. He is going to act as a combining factor because he can see both of them. The way I understand this halacha is that the chazan is he's not part of either group. But because he can see both of them, so therefore he serves to combine the two. Therefore, coming back to that question, A, B, and C, let's say you've got balconies, you've got one balcony on the corner of the building, and that's balcony B, and you can see to one side, you can see on A, a couple of people, and you can see on the other side of the building, you can see another few people. Can he act as a bridge to connect them all? So the answer is, if that pivotal balcony B, if one of them is the chazan, the answer is yes. If he's not the chazan, then the answer is, I guess it's not. You don't see it. It's only the chazan is able to combine them, but I don't see that B not being chazan is able to combine A and C. Now, another practical halacha, although this I don't have a source for this, earlier source. But actually, in the Kfar Chabad, I received the newest Kfar Chabad. There's an article there by Reb Mendel Bahaba, a big Talmud Chochem, anyway, about halachas, about Corona and Minyonim. So I just read it last night. And he says the same thing. A person saying Kaddish. The person who's saying Kaddish, at that moment, he is the Chazan. So the same thing, let's say, for Kriyas HaTorah. Kriyas HaTorah would have to be done on balcony B. And then you can combine A and same thing for Kaddish. A and C won't be able to say Kaddish because they don't see 10 people. They'd have to somehow be in position to be able to see the minyan from his he doesn't have to see them b'shas ma'aser. He can read the Kaddish inside the Siddur, but he has to be able to see both parties to be able to take that lead role of saying Kaddish. Right, let's move on.
But the important thing with saying Kaddish is that the person saying Kaddish can see the people, not that they can see him, but that he can see them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that usually works together.
Because when so I'm saying Kaddish for certain people, so they ask me, my neighbors ask me, can you stand a bit higher in your garden so we can see you? It's really that I should be able to see them.
Yeah, it goes both ways, yeah. Kemafurish on the back of the trucks. If you can't see me in the mirror, I can't see you, yeah? Right. Yes.
Didn't you say that a few weeks ago on the Moti Shabbos Shir that in Lubavitch house, if there's somebody behind the Oren Kodesh,
Yes. That's because it's in the one room.
then he can count?
If it's indoors, yes. That would work indoors. That would not work outdoors. Because there is a unit, sof kol sof, there's a unit called a room, which is kind of joining them. And by Zimun, actually, by Gabi Zimun, that wouldn't work. Dafke, and that's one example where actually the dinim of tzira for minyan are more lenient than tzira for Zimun, that was the discussion then. Let's go on to.
I have the outside next Shabbos. What should I do?
We'll talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. But if B is say Kaddish, can C also say Kaddish?
No. What I'm saying is that whoever is saying Kaddish, listen, I don't have a reason to support this, but my understanding is the one who's saying Kaddish is kind of a chazan at that time. But listen.
No, but if he is, then it's one minyan.
Yeah.
C can also say Kaddish at the same time as him.
All right, I hear the Shaitaina, and I have to think about it. Okay, let's move on.
Are you talking about two different Kaddishim here?
No. He's saying if someone on B is saying a Kaddish Yosem, perhaps someone in C or A can also say, because there is a minyan happening, so why can't he kind of take a ride with them? Kind of, yeah? Okay, let's leave that. Let's leave that for further iyun.